you to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is Oscar Bevis for IFL TV. Delighted to be joined by Caroline Dubois. Caroline, thanks for giving me some of your time. How are we feeling today?
I feel great. I feel good. It was a really nice energy, really nice atmosphere here today, and I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it, which is it's sometimes hard to do when you're the day out before the weigh-in, but today was fun.
See, I know you're used to the lights, the cameras, and whatnot now, but with the attention kind of not solely being on you, there's fighters in the undercard, but with it kind of being thrown your way a lot this week, I know you're ready for that. I can tell you're loving this.
No, I'm enjoying it. I appreciate it. Some people, they don't have this opportunity, and they're just as good as me, and they're fighting just as hard. So I'm very grateful, and I'm appreciative. You should appreciate things when they come your way, and the most important thing is to thrive under this pressure, not to let it break me.
We can't wait to see you thrive tomorrow night. The first step on kind of the world level rung for you with the IBO world title, and a step that I know you've been, or a step you would have taken from day dot, a step you've kind of had to wait to take, but a step you're relishing.
Yeah, definitely. I'm ready for this. I'm excited for it, and I'm ready to come out and perform. I know I can beat this girl. I know it in my heart and my soul, and I know I can beat her well. And that's the most important thing. I want to beat her well. I want to, beat her up. I want to, really put a stamp down and really shake up this boxing world, this female boxing scene, and get people's attention to Caroline Dubois.
What can you tell us about Vivaldi Rodriguez? I mean, I know she's been a pro for nearly 15 years, so she knows her way around the ring. What can you kind of give us and the fans about what she's going to bring?
She's experienced. I think that's what she's coming off of, the amount of fights she's had, who she's been in with. She's fought for world titles before, so she's been here, done it. She's fought on big stages before, so this won't probably be phasing her. And I think even in the ring, I'd imagine she'd be smiling and laughing and just trying to remain as relaxed and calm as possible. And it's up to me to make her uncomfortable. It's up to me to step in the ring and say, this ain't anything you've ever experienced before. I'm someone different, and I'm here to, mess your shit up.
Yeah. Love it. Obviously, there's kind of a difficult situation now with the 4 major world title belts at lightweight. How are you kind of viewing everything and how it's going to go going forward? Because we know what it's like. It's never easy with governing bodies. Politics can quickly get in the way. Of course, you've got Saturday to deal with, but beyond that, how are you kind of viewing the journey and how things might go over the next year, 18 months?
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm excited to see what happens in my next fight. I've got one more fight scheduled this year, so I'm interested to see who it will be against and who will be, But one thing I do know, Estelle Mosley, Myra Moreno, they're fighting for the interim world title. I think that would put pressure on like Katie Taylor or some of her governing bodies. So I would like the winner of them. I would like to fight for an interim belt and put pressure on one of the major belts that Katie Taylor has. So I'll be able to fight for one of those.
You'd just fight Katie though, wouldn't you?
Of course. That's the ideal world. But she's got Chantal Cameron, and who knows how that turns out. She may come out cut, a bit busted up, and needs a few months to recover. So it really depends on that. And even after that, I think she'd want to get that rematch with Amanda Serrano. But in the meantime, it's up to me to, take one of those belts off her and see what I can do with it.
Just a quick one on the rematch between Katie and Chantal. How do you see that playing out second time round?
I feel like I'm really bad at predictions, and
so whatever you say, we should go with the opposite, yeah?
Oh no, I don't want to be that person that David Haye Enigma. No, I think Chantal Cameron, she's got a lot more confidence. I've seen it in the press conference, how she's conducting herself and speaking about herself. I think she's a lot more confident, and I think she knows she can beat Katie Taylor. And the most important thing is Katie Taylor knows she can beat her. And that's always scary to step in the ring knowing that someone can beat you. They have beaten you. But it can give Katie Taylor the drive. But I'm curious to see, like I'm sure thousands are, what Katie Taylor has left in the bag. What can she change? How can she adapt? I think it depends on what Katie Taylor turns up. I think Chantal probably will get the victory.
You to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.